infinite possibilities. You do not know the true origin of your children. You call them yours, but they belong to a greater mystery. You do not know the name of this mystery, but it is the true mother and father of your children. At birth, your children are filled with possibilities. It is not your job to limit these possibilities. Do not say, this and that are possible for you, these other things are not. They will discover on their own what is and is not possible. It is your job to help them stay open to the marvelous mystery of life. It may be interesting to ask, what limitations have I, unthinking, taken upon myself? It is very difficult for your child's horizons to be greater than your own. Do something today that pushes against your own preconceptions. Then take your child's hand and gently encourage her to do the same, writes William Martin as he interprets Parents' Tao Te Ching. And this is a new interpretation. It's ancient advice for modern parents, and I truly agree with what he says. We have been brought up under certain conditions and circumstances. There were big no's that we heard and don't do's that we were given. There were things that built our boundaries and barricaded us, called things off limits for us. When we were growing up as children, we faced that. But then we inherited those fears, those limiting beliefs, and now we are passing them on to our children, who have descended as a choice, as a pact their souls made with ours. And they come from the infinite consciousness, the greater mystery. The name of that mystery is unmentionable. It's the Tao. And yet, it's the true mother and father of these children. So they come endowed with infinite possibilities. The limiting notions and possibilities that we define for them tend to become their worksheet. It tends to become their rule book. So before we pick a rule book for them, isn't it important to look inside, be honest with our own limiting beliefs, our own distortions, our own belief systems that have instilled deep fear in us, be it for darkness, be it for heights, be it for venturing out and taking bigger risks in life. And unknowingly, when we pass on the same fears to our children, we're doing them a great disservice. When we define their possibilities and we herd them in, barricade them in to a chicken coop, we are setting up these false wire meshes for them to live within. And it's the sadness in the children's eyes that speaks of their longing for freedom, for liberation, for a desire to fly high and to do much, much more. So as we sit down with ourselves in all honesty, we should meditate on ourselves and we should work within ourselves to at least not be tempted to pass these fears and these limitations and these definitions of possible and impossible to our children from our dated, dog-eared, tattered dictionaries of life. Allow them to discover for themselves what beautiful, limitless potential life brings for them. Think about it, and I'll be back with more.